Alright, child, we're getting right back to it, getting back to the bag, you know what I'm saying? I am back with another gameplay, and I'm excited. I needed this release, but before I do that, I am a case manager by trade, like by daily 7 to 4 schedule. I am a case manager. All my clients were either homeless or has been homeless. I've currently housed about 20 individuals, and some of those individuals that I've housed have been immigrants, immigrated to this country without papers. Some of them have gotten their papers, some of them have not. And I feel the responsibility at this point to advocate for them. Right now, I currently am in like this headspace where I am from 7 to 4, Monday through Friday, worried about the homeless population. A lot of the programs that we have been afforded in the city of LA and the county of Los Angeles have been defunded due to mostly to the greed of individuals. Malfeasance and misappropriation of federal funding is the reason why a lot of these programs will be shut down by the end of June and dismantled. What this means, a lot of people that were counting on having vouchers for homeless individuals, homeless programs, have now no place to go. That program has been frozen. So what that means is no new applications can be submitted, no new vouchers can be issued. That also means that the people that are in the homeless program that have a homeless voucher from the housing department cannot transfer their vouchers. I mean, they cannot move. They have to stay in place. What that also means is people that I have been actively working with trying to get a homeless voucher for the past year, for over a year, are not able to get the housing that they need. Why is this important? I have clients that have all type of varying medical conditions that require them to be in housing in order for them to be treated. If not, then they have a prognosis and they have a death date. Why does this matter? It matters because I was once homeless. It matters because homeless individuals are the only individuals that live on this planet that people actively try to make inanimate objects. They actively act like they're not human beings. They act like they are not people that experience life as we do. Like they never had a mother, never had a father, never had people that cared about them. When in actuality, I know a lot of individuals that were once wealthy that became homeless during COVID, that were once somebody that other people looked up to, that became homeless but due to their misfortune. There is this stigma around homelessness that people are either they're either on drugs, drug addicts, or have mental illness, when in all actuality that's not always the case. A lot of times when people are homeless, when they become homeless, in order for them to have the courage to sleep in their cars, to sleep on the streets, they have to make themselves forget about it. Because there are a lot of dangers when you are a person that live on the streets. People, you are the first target. And on top of all that, you have to live through the elements. It's going to be hot, it's going to be cold, it's going to be raining. It does not matter. You have no home. Yes, there are people that are homeless that have been homeless for an extended amount of time, 20, 30 years, 10 years, a year, 5 months. You know what I'm saying? When you become, when you when you make a home out of your environment that's around you, then your environment becomes your home. That means if you have lived on the streets for so long, you're not comfortable living indoors. So it's hard for you to get your brain to wrap around living indoors and having to deal with things like having utility bills, having costs to eat, when you are used to sharing most of those costs with the other people that are in your encampment. What's going on right now in LA is so tragic because it is an emergency for human rights. Humans, we are all humans. We all should be treated as such, no matter what your documentation status is. A lot of people, one of their main concerns about helping people that are homeless or helping individuals that are not from this country is that we work every day. We pay into the system every day. It's not fair for me to work every day and pay into the system every day, and all of these other individuals don't care. It's not that they don't care. There are a lot of people in America, if you know it or not, because of the price of how expensive it is to live. A lot of people teeter on that line of homelessness, on the line of being one paycheck away from being homeless. If your rent is $2,500 and you work an average job, let's say you make $20 an hour, which is like a minimum wage in California. That's about $3,000 a month. If your rent is $2,500 a month, that leaves $500 for you to eat, pay your car note, pay your insurance, pay for food. If you have children, you have to buy them clothes. It is a lot. Don't discount people that have suffered more misfortune than you were lucky enough to not have to. Anybody can be homeless. I've seen the greatest people fall. And it's not fair for us to look at them as if they're not people like you and I are. Everybody's human experience is going to be different. Now, I guarantee you, if you have not lived a day in poverty, when you do, if you do, you'll see what it's like. It's easy for a person that have come out of poverty, that have graduated out of that have gotten 2 jobs and worked a job and gotten the luxury of having a roof over their head, gotten the luxury to have food in their belly, and they don't have to go to sleep hungry. It's easy for people like that to say, pull them by their bootstraps. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. I believe we are a community of people. We are all on this earth together. And because of that, I'm going to do what I can do to make sure that the next person will be able to do what normal people should be able to do, and that's eat and have a roof over their head. I deliver meals to my clients every week. I go out of my way to make sure that they have what they need every week, and I'm always advocating for them from 7 o'clock a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. every single day. I got my mouth open. My supervisor, at this point, when I'm in all of these meetings, I'm advocating for every single client that I have, and they at the point to tell me, Eva, you have to breathe. We understand you passionate, and nobody is going to mistake you for not being there for your clients ever. You are one of the most driven people to get those things done. Yes, that's true. But at the same time, I think that it's easier for people that have never gone through it be the ones who say what homeless people should and should not be doing, or what they can and cannot have. Especially that all these programs are being shut down because of other people's greed. Because they are misappropriating funds. Funding that were meant for these people. That now have to shut down because they don't have those resources anymore. Because they have to be disbanded. That is terrible fate. All of it's happening at one time. I feel like the walls are closing in on me, and every day I contemplate, why am I doing this? And every day I have another client telling me, if you wasn't doing this, Miss Eva, who was going to do this for us? Nobody works as hard for us as you do. And so because of that, I'm going to continue to fight. I'm going to continue to fight for my people. I'm not getting into politics. That's not for me. In a lot of platforms that I'm on, if I get into politics, they will demonetize it. So I'm not here for that. I'm just here for people helping people. There is a great need for canned goods and food around LA County. If you yourself or you know of any organizations or any businesses that are giving away food, please contact me as soon as possible so that we can get food to these people, because there is a shortage of canned goods. There is a shortage. They just passed a bill though that for whatever reason manufacturers like to put an early expiration date on canned goods. They passed a bill to say that whatever the canned good says, like their date is good a year past that date. It is good for a year past that date. So don't look at expiration date seeing that it says today's date and think that you have to throw it away today. You don't. And people can use it. You don't want it, people can use it. Please back it up and give it to us, because I deliver these canned goods and other donations to my clients every single day. And every single day they thank me for it, because they need it. No matter if they're getting food stamp assistance or not, because I don't go far enough these days because the price of everything has skyrocketed. Another thing I want to say is these red cards will save someone's life. If you need a red card, if you don't know what your rights are and you are not legal to this country, I have many of them available. Just ask me for them. What do they say? I do not wish to speak with you, answer your questions, or sign or hand you any documents based on my Fifth Amendment rights under the U.S. Constitution, United States Constitution. I do not give you permission to enter my home based on my Fourth Amendment rights under the United States Constitution unless you have a warrant to enter, signed by a judge or magistrate with my name on it that you slide under the door. I do not give you permission to search any of my belongings based on my Fourth Amendment rights. I choose to exercise my constitutional rights. These cards are available to citizens and non-citizens alike. They come in English and in Spanish, but if you do have a language that is not of English or Spanish and you need a red card, let me know and I can get that made for you in your language so that you can also have it. I know that my videos are being dubbed and translated in 10 different languages, so because I just made that available on my platform. I don't know about nobody else, but I want everybody to be able to understand me, and so it is actually my voice in whatever other language it is, and I just think that is so different and amazing at the same time, because I know I have a lot of subscribers that aren't in the United States that don't speak English. So I just had to get that out. I'm not trying to be on nobody's pedestal or, I don't have no chip on my shoulder, but I do want to address that because of what I have been witnessing lately is a travesty. We're treating humans like they're not humans and like they should be herded like cattle, and I think that is so below us. We should not be acting like this. Alright, y'all. Have a good one. Y'all be easy and stay dangerous, my nigga.